Hello again, Year 3, and welcome back to our remote learning. And thank you for joining maths again this week. As always, I'm going to start by sharing my screen so we can work through the starter together. To recap on some of the learning we have done so far, we have some questions linked to money and also some part-whole questions. For the first one, how much does Ron have? If you can't see the coins, let me tell you those coins. So there's 20p, 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 20p. So 4 20p's and 2 10p's. Next question, which sets of coins total 50p, which means they add up to 50p? And set A has 2 20p's and a 10p. Set B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 20p's. Set C has a 20p and 3 10p's. And question D has 2 20p's and 2 5p's. And at the bottom, you've got some part-whole models to complete. Be careful, they are shown in different ways around, and also the two on the right-hand side have 3 parts to make the whole, to make it a little bit trickier for you. As always, pause the video here, have a go at those questions, and we'll come back together in just a moment. So let's look at those answers. Ron has 100 pence or £1 because 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. That's 100 pence or £1. Which sets total 50p? Set A does because 20, 40, and then plus 10 is 50. Set B doesn't because 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That's the same as 100 pence or £1. Set C is 20, 30, 40, 50. So there's a tick there. And set D is 20, 40, 45, 50. So there's a tick there. And the part-whole models here, 50 plus 50 is equal to 100. 50 plus 30 plus 20 is equal to 100. And 50 plus 45 plus 5 is equal to 100. Today, we're going to continue looking at pounds and pence, and we're going to begin converting between those two units more and more. We touched on that a little bit in the last lesson, but we're going to build on that learning just now. So to recap, one piece of key knowledge in this lesson will be how many pence in £1. Now, like I said, we have touched upon this throughout the week, particularly in the last lesson. How many pence are there in £1? Can you fill in my speaking frame? There are blank pence in £1. Well done if you said there are 100 pence in £1. There are 100 pence in £1, so 100 pence is £1, or £1 is the same as 100 pence. Now, to check that you can work out how much is equal to 100 pence and convert between 100 pence and £1, can you circle £1 in each set? Obviously, you won't be able to circle these because you haven't got this right in front of you. Maybe you could draw them, or just think to yourself which coins would make £1. Let me show you for the first one. So I know that 50p plus 50p is equal to 100p, or 100 pence. So if I circle those two, that is 100 pence, or £1. Maybe you could have a go at the rest by pausing the video and working through them. Let's look at them together if you have had a chance to do so already. So the next one, these are 20 pence coins. So I'm going to count until I get to 100 in 20s. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I got up to there, so I'm going to draw a circle around 5 20 pence coins. Oh, the next one is a bit trickier because there is a mixture. So I've got 50, and then I'm going to count in tens till I get to 100. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, which gets me up to there. So I'd circle all of those coins, which makes 100 pence or £1. And again, on this one, I've got a mixture. I will start by counting in 20s, so 20, 40, 60, then in tens, 70, 80, 90, 100. So I nearly circle them all to get 100 pence or £1. This time, our friend the tortoise, Tiny the tortoise, is exploring different ways to make £1. And he thinks he's lost 1 coin from each set. So he should have an extra coin next to this 50 pence to make £1. And he should have an extra coin next to this 50, 20 and 10 pence to make £1. Which coin should he use? Let's start with this one. He's got 50 pence. How much more will he need to make £1? I know that 50 plus 50 is £1. So he would need another 50 pence coin. In fact, maybe I can drag. No, I can't. He needs another 50 pence coin to make £1. Next one. I need to work out how much he's got already. So he's got 50 plus 20, that makes 70, plus 10, that makes 80. So he's got 80 already. How much more does he need there to make £1? I'll be thinking 80 plus what equals 100. 80 plus 20 is equal to 100. So he'd need a 20 pence coin to make 100 pence or to make £1. How much does Rosie have here? So she's got some 50 pence coins. And we got a clue here. The tortoise has said 2 of those make £1. Maybe you could give the answer in pence. Maybe like last lesson, you could give the answer in pounds and pence. Maybe you could do it showing a bullet point like we looked at last time. To help you slightly with that, I would arrange it like this. So we have 2 50 pence coins. That makes £1. And then over here, we've got a 50, a 10, a 10, a 10, so 3 10s and a 2. And altogether, they make 82 pence. So we have, just as it shows here, £1 and 82 pence. We could show it like this, £1 and 82 pence. And we could show it as pence, 182 pence. Because there's 100 pence in £1, and then we have an extra 82. Add them together, we get 182 pence. So 3 different ways we can show it. Like I said last time, the one you'd see most commonly is that one in the middle. How much does Rosie have this time? Maybe you could pause the video. Maybe you could have a go. Let's have a look at it together. And once again, I'm going to rearrange those coins to make it slightly easier for us. So I put the pound coin over here. Obviously, that is £1. I put the 2 50 pences together because that makes another £1. I put the 50 pence with a 20, another 20 and a 10 pence, which all together makes £1. And I put the 5 pence and a 2 pence together to make 7 pence. So I have £3 and 7 pence. So I can write that as £3 and 7 pence. You might also write it like this. Now you've got to be careful here. We have to put £3 and 7 pence like that. Because if we just did it like that, that means £3 and 70 pence. Because we can imagine there's a 0 after it. So we have to put £3 and 07 pence like that to show it's £3 and 7 pence. Or we could write it as 307 pence. Because £1 has 100 pence, so £3 has 300 pence, plus the remaining 7 gets us to 307. Final little activity to look at before we move on to our challenges. I've got pounds and pence on this side and just pence on this side. Can you match them up? Maybe you can do this one in your head. Can you think which one goes with £1 and 50 pence? Which one goes with £5 and 50 pence? Which one goes with £1 and 5p? And which one goes with £5 and 1 pence? If you want some extra time, pause the video, but let's go through the answers together if not. So £1 and 50 pence. I know that £1 is 100 pence. So 100 plus 50 is going to be 150 pence. Next one, £5 and 50 pence. I know £5 is equal to 500 pence, plus the extra 50, that is 550 pence. £1 and 5p, that's 100 plus 5, which is equal to 105. And lastly, £5 and 1 pence, which is the same as 500 pence plus 1 pence, which is equal to 500. Oh, my line's going a bit to the wrong place there. There we go. 501 pence. Now let's look at our challenge together. So let me change my screen so you can see it too. First question. And once again, I'll be going through one question at a time, and you can jot down your answers alongside me. Alternatively, if you want to do all of the questions in one go, you can use the PowerPoint I put in the assignment to do that. So the first one says circle £1, and you've got lots of 50p pieces here. How many would you have to circle? The next one says circle £1 again, but you've got 20p pieces here. How many would you have to circle? I can't circle them very easily on here, so I'm going to type them in. So 50p and another 50p is equal, 50's gone a bit funny, is equal to £1. And that would be the first one. So you should have circled two 50p coins. Next one, we would need 5 20p coins to make £1. And there's my 5 there. And I can prove that by counting in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 100p I know is the same as £1. So you'd need to circle 5 of those coins. Well done if you got that. Next question, this one should be nice and easy. You might just want to scream this one out loud to tell the answer. So how many 1p coins do you need to make £1? How many 1p coins do you need to make £1? Hopefully you're all saying this answer right now. And that would be 100 1p coins to make £1. Next one. Write the price of each item in pence. £1 and 24p, £2 and 24p, and £6 and 45p. And you've got to write that as pence. So, as always, pause the video if you want a bit of extra time, and I'll show the answers just now. So the first one would be 124p, because £1 is the same as 100p, plus the extra 24p, and you get to 124p. Next one would be £2 and 24p, so that's 200p plus 24, which would be 224p. Well, I don't need to put the p in because they've already given it to us, so I'm going to delete that one from the top. Next one, £6 and 45p. £6 is the same as 600p, plus 45 would be 645p. Well done if you got all of those. Now this time, I've given you the pence, and you've got to write it in pounds and pence. So the first one, 274p, blank pounds and blank pence, and so on. As always, pause the video and have a go at those. So let's look at them together. The first one would be £2 and 74p. The next one would be very similar, £3 this time to make 300 pennies and 74p. Next one would be £4 to make those 400 pennies and 74p. And there's a little bit of a pattern on those first three. Next one, 592p. That would be £5 to make those 500 pennies and 92p. Next one would be £5 to make those 500 pennies and 91p. And maybe you spotted a pattern on this one too. And last one, £5 and 90p. Next question, which amount is represented in each box? So the first box, I've got £2, £2, £1, and then 2p and a 1p. In this one, I've got 4 £1 coins and a 5p. And this one, I've got a £5 coin and 50p. And as always, there's some boxes to write them in. Either you can have a go on the PowerPoint or jot it down on some paper. Let's have a look at those together. So the first one, £2, £4, £5 and 3p. So it'd be £5 and 3p. Next one would be £4, because there's 4 £1 coins and 5p. Oh, wrong number. And last one would be £5 because there's a £5 note and 50p. And a challenge X if you want one today. Can you use 6 coins to make an amount that is more than £3 but less than £4? Can you use 6 coins to make an amount that's more than £3 but less than £4? If you have a go at this one, you might need to send your answer in because there's lots of different possible answers here. So maybe jot it down, draw a picture, and you can take a picture of that. Just to finish with today, we're going to finish with our fluency. Nice simple one to recap on what we've been doing today. How many pence in £2.73? How many pence? So I know £2 is the same as 200 pence, plus that 73 pence. 200 plus 73 would be 273 pence. Well done if you got that one to finish. Thank you for working very hard on those conversions between pounds and pence today. Hopefully you managed to do some of them successfully. I look forward to seeing some of your learning and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye now, year 3.